Hi, welcome to day 15 of 30 days of AI in testing challenge. So today we are at the midpoint of this challenge and today's task was to gauge our short-term AI in testing plans. So there was this poll that how likely are you to use AI in your testing within the next 6 months? And my answer was I am very likely to use it, and I will elaborate my plan and my specific areas and use cases where I think AI can help me and a lot of folks like me. So here are my plans that I see AI can do some help. So first is with learning. So quick learning, quick ideas on some testing topics or new topics related to domain, new concepts in general, thinking of use cases for certain kind of technical topics or like the impact that certain things could bring in. So using AI to set a starting ground for that. Second is for code review and refactoring. In general, I have seen AI doing good work with code and refactoring and like development of codes. Yesterday in yesterday's video, I demonstrated how I used AI to fully create the code on HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and write a page. So that is an interesting part. The next part is the bug reporting. So pretty much a standard day-to-day task for testers, and with AI and right prompts, I could tune the bug reports as per the project templates with bug advocacy, with unit testing ideas and side effect risks and so on. So I'll talk about this. I'll give an example of this soon, and then requirement review, which means questions, notes, testability, ideas, bugs. So giving a requirement and asking, questioning the requirement using AI, or like taking notes, testability related assessment of the requirement, generating test ideas, bugs. I'll convert these ideas to test ideas immediately. So that is an interesting possibility. Next is for code debugging. So for issues with code, if I've tried presenting that I'm facing this issue, what could be the reason, and gave the code to AI, and the outputs were fantastic. I mean, it could directly detect why that issue was coming like that. So it works good with this code and algorithms, and then test scenario writing for positive cases, negative cases, creative cases, edge cases, boundary cases. So essentially giving it an outline and then asking it to generate some scenarios based on certain mnemonics and so on, and then converting those scenarios or all the scenarios which are relevant into a test management platform format, comma separated or something, so that that could be uploaded to Jira or Polarian. So that's pretty much the stuff that I think I and everybody can use AI for. And at the same time, I wanted to showcase a quick glimpse of an example that I just created, and it is an example of writing bug report. So if I want to write bug report, or if somebody wants to write a bug report, I've created this prompt, which is like, I wanted to act as an expert software tester who works on drafting bug reports for the product. I wanted to draft bug reports based on the issue description that I will share. Now I've given a format that each bug report should be in the following format: title, bug description, and then if you see, I've used different hierarchies and markers to show nesting, like minus for high level pointer and then hash for subsequent pointers. So I wanted to note down application version. Now once I know what application I will be testing, I can even add that here, and for every bug report draft it will add that automatically here. Similarly for test environment details, screenshot. Now if user can give a screenshot, that would be automatically attached after the screenshot section. Then consistently producible, yes, thrice. If it's not, then the user has to mention it in the description. Impact to user. Now how does this bug impact user? Now this is a point that comes from bug advocacy, that how well can you advocate for your bugs, and AI can give you a plausible looking impact, that how a particular issue will impact a user. So you don't have to write that, you just have to review that. Similarly, risks to business. How does bug create a risk to the business, and that actually will decide what is the project priority severity of your bugs. So writing that down, then additional notes based on potential unit tests that the developer should try before giving it to you back. So some ideas on that, and if there are some similar bug stories that has happened and based on your bug, and if like in the LLM model there is something, then mention it. If no such story exists, don't mention this section at all. So you can ask me questions to clarify on the bugs if something is not clear, and I want you to write a clear and well formatted bug report. And here is the bug to report, and there I have to give the details. Now the wonderful part is that I can run it in three modes: creative, balanced, and precise. Now, if I go it and run it in the precise mode, it actually will ask me questions about a lot of things if I give minimal details. So I'm like trying to run it in more balanced mode so that I wanted to make certain assumptions and things so that I may have to like work a little less. But ideally, I mean, for real projects, maybe more precise could be a more apt option on Copilot. So here is the bug to report, and the bug could be clicking on the load button does not opens the file open pop-up box on Windows. So that's a bug. I mean, if somebody clicks on the load button, that does not open the file open pop-up box on Windows, and report it. So now it's doing this task. So it says it's executing this task, and within certain seconds the output should be there. Meanwhile, I want to tell you about this AI prompt repository that I had created on my website, where I've like written similar scenarios or similar basic prompts for different tasks and based on different examples, things, learning topics, and test scenario generation, requirement analysis, test strategy, testing analysis, evaluation of test cases, test data generation, and so on. I'll also add this bug reporting prompt here. And at the same time, I've also created this prompting checklist for tester along with Joy's NG, where I've like given checkpoints that people can take care while drafting bug reports. So that's the idea. That's what I had been doing. But let's look here, and we have the bug report with the title, with the version it has assumed, and the Chrome version. And then if you see, I mean, there are some things. I mean, screenshots. User to attach screenshot here. And users are unable to load files, affecting the ability to use the application, potential loss of user engagement and negative impact for user. Consider testing different file type and edge cases. No similar bug stories found for it. So pretty basic. I mean, I gave it a pretty basic bug, and then it tried to create a basic high level description. But you can practically tune these fields based on how you do it for your projects. Maybe it's a step to reproduce, and you can give some default steps like open the application and click on this, and then based on the bug it will fill the subsequent steps. So everybody will have their own context, but yeah, I mean, this is one area where like it can save some time in drafting and formatting and so on. So that's my day 15, and I'm so happy that I participated this and could navigate through 50% of this challenge. Looking forward to the remaining 50%. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Bye.